Hello and welcome to Club 6, episode 31 of the Pentagon Challenge on FM24. I'm Jamie. Coming up on today's episode, 2 games for you. I'm going to show you the PSIS Semarang game in the Champions League. I'll then play Urawa Red Diamonds in the J1 League off camera and bring you back for the trip to FC Seoul in the Champions League. So let's get straight into it. And the team to face, PSIS Semarang, is coming up in just a moment. Okay, here is the team to face PSIS Semarang, and it is Đurđević in goal, back 4 of Chano, Barbosa, Kawasi and Hirao. Asanuma behind Uno and Suzuki in midfield, Ugachukwu on the left, Taguchi on the right and Ihor Hladki up front. So let's submit the team and go and give a team talk. Okay, my assistant thinks I should emphasise the media credit given. I totally disagree. We're overwhelming favourites to win the match, and I think they need to know that. So, I'm going to go pump the fists. We're favourites. I want us to play like it. And let's get out into the tunnel. Having won your first 2 matches in the group, could a win here all but secure qualification? It could. So, put ourselves in a fantastic position. Playing a real minnow in the Champions League. Don't fixtures like this add to the excitement and unpredictability? I expect us to win the game. I'll say absolutely occasions like this make football what it is. Are PSIS the sort of team that worries you, but the potential of what would be a huge upset will work even harder? So let's get out there and do that and see if we can come away with a comfortable victory. And it is Ugachukwu with a corner, the header from Kawasi. 3 minutes gone. It is Nagoya Grampus 1, Semarang 0. So perfect start. That is exactly the way to handle a game when you are overwhelming favourites. And now we need to go and get a second goal as soon as we can, as they are knocking it around. Kandra loses it though. Suzuki to Hirao. Kept in by Taguchi onto Suzuki. Played into the penalty area but cleared. And they get it over the halfway line, but it's coming straight back at them. Kawasi to Barbosa. And Asanuma to Suzuki. Taguchi into Hladki. He puts the ball in the net. Is he offside though? We're about to find out. He is indeed offside. It remains 1-0. The goal is disallowed. And now we pick the ball up on halfway with Kawasi. Barbosa plays it to Suzuki. Suzuki still going, gets to the byline. Gets another chance, and this time goes for goal, and it's deflected for a corner, which Taguchi will take. So we're looking at a right-footed in-swinger to the near post. The header is dealt with. Taguchi pulls it back. It's cleared as far as Hirao. Now Chano shoots, and Naoki Chano makes it 2. This one is not going to be ruled out. 8 minutes gone, it is 2-0. And we are well in control at this point. We've got a 5-point lead over second placed FC Seoul, who are facing Shanghai Port. So I need to check how that game is going. Now, Taguchi's corner, headed up rather than away. And we've won a penalty. I need Hladki to take it, so I'm going to make sure that's happening. If I can find him. And we'll confirm that. It is Ihor Hladki to take it on 20 minutes. Chance to go 3-0 up. Sends the keeper the wrong way. It is Nagoya Grampus 3, PSIS Semarang 0. So we are comfortably in the lead and looking really, really strong. Suleiman with the throw-in. Harahap to Roman. All the way back to their goalkeeper. Addy launches it forward. We win the header. And there's a bit of head tennis in midfield, but it falls to Ugachukwu. Into Suzuki. Back to Kawase. Finds Suzuki, who charges forward. Plays it back to Hirao. Suzuki plays it back for Kawase and then Asanuma. Over the top to Ugachukwu. And Hladky applies the finish. Is it 4-0? Referee is asking VAR to confirm. And it is offside. It remains 3-0. And we will go again. Now we've got another attacking highlight. Hirao finds Suzuki with the throw-in. Suzuki's cross is headed home by Ihor Hladky. And that is his 21st goal of the season. It is 4-0. And his 100th goal for the club. And we are well on the way now. As they have it at the back. And they managed to get it up to halfway. In fact, they get it further forward than that. But we've won it back. And now Suzuki over the top to Hladky. He rolls in his 22nd goal of the season. And it is Nagoya Grampus 5, PSIS Semarang 0. So we are absolutely putting these guys to the sword. Now, Hirao with the throw-in. Into Taguchi. Hirao to Suzuki. Suzuki's cross. And the downward header from Ugachukwu. His 12th of the season. And that's 6-0. Only 34 minutes gone. And we are absolutely running riot. So let's get to half-time at 6-0 up. In fact, we might even get the chance to make it 7. Header from the corner is cleared away. Taguchi to Kawase. He's given it away, but then has another chance. Finds Hirao. Played back to Asanuma. To Barbosa. Into Ugachukwu. Bit of pinball. It falls to Kawase. Now Asanuma again. Plays it out to the right for Hirao. Forward to Taguchi. Plays it back to Hirao. Laid off for Uno. He reverses it to Barbosa. Chano, Uno, and then Ugachukwu sets up Suzuki to make it 7. And we are absolutely home and hosed by a million miles at this point. As our opponents play it around in their own half. Roman forward to Septian. And it's Ramadan to Suleiman. It's played to Suleiman again. Supriyadi forward to Ramadan. Ramadan's cross. The header away. And it falls to Suzuki. Out to Hladky on the right. Into Suzuki. Lays it off to Uno. And Ihor Hladky puts it in the back of the net. And is this 8-0 before half time? It is. Nagoya Grampus 8. PSIS Semarang 0. And now Uno. Free kick into the area. Headed away. Suzuki brings it down. Hirao turns. Plays it back to Ugachukwu. Hirao. Ugachukwu shoots and scores. And it's 9-0. And it's not even half time yet. But there is the half-time whistle. We lead 9-0. Into the dressing room. What a 45 minutes. There's nothing else I can say after that. And let's get Suzuki off for Uyama. And let's also get Kawase off. Put Chano into centre back. So Kawase can be replaced by Okamura, and he can swap wings with Hirao. And let's go. Okay, we are back underway, waiting for the first highlight of the second half and a chance to go into double figures, but it is our opponents with the first highlight, although we've turned possession over. It's played behind Ugachukwu, but he gets there anyway. Finds Uno. Back to Ugachukwu. And Asanuma to Barbosa. Barbosa's ball forward, finds Ugachukwu. Uyama onto Taguchi. He shoots, and Adi makes the save. Now, Ugachukwu's corner. Into the area. Header on. And it's not a header on, it's a handball. And it is a free kick to our opponents, but the highlight comes to an end. And it looks like the 10th goal isn't going to come for a while. Barbosa now with a free kick inside his own half. And he's taking his time over it, and I don't blame him. Plays it short to Asanuma, into Uyama, onto Taguchi. Taguchi shoots, hits the frame of the goal, and it's out for a goal kick. And now, I think I'm going to take Kladki off. He's done his job. Bring on Takasaki. We need to protect our main men here. So I am also going to take Uno off. And bring on Azeki. And is that our final change, or have we got one more? We've got one more. As the ball comes in from the corner, hits the crossbar, it's cleared. Hits a defender, Chano, chance to cross it, finds Taguchi. He's taken out, but fairly apparently. And I think my final change is going to be Ugachukwu. And in fact it's not, it's going to be Taguchi. And we'll bring on Kobayashi. With 5 minutes to go. Can we get a 10th goal to really round off the performance? And the answer is no. It finishes Nagoya Grampus 9, PSIS Semarang 0. I'll be back with the second match of today's episode in just a moment. Okay, time now for the second match of today's episode, and it is an away game in the AFC Champions League against Korean outfit FC Seoul. The team for this one, Derdovic in goal, back four of Chano, Barbosa, Kawase and Okamura. Richards behind Uno and Suzuki in midfield. Ugachukwu on the left, Kladki on the right, and Takasaki up front. So let's submit the team and go and give a team talk. Okay, my assistant is wanting them to go out there and impress me. I think that's entirely reasonable. So I'll point the finger, agree with him, and out into the tunnel for our tunnel interview. A win would surely give your side a fantastic chance of qualifying. Absolutely. So anything can happen. We've already seen it. But we're doing well. We want to get ourselves into a good position. Nagoya Grampus racked up an impressive 9-0 victory last time out in the Champions League. Do you think you'll be able to carry that through that playing style and get another similar result? I'm pleased with the result and optimistic about going on to take full advantage of it. How important will Fumiya Suzuki be? I've told him how much we need him. He's a fantastic footballer. So let's get out there and see if he can prove it. And see if we can grab the win. And it is us that get it underway. Uno now back to Kawase. Plays it to Okamura, the right back. To Kawase. Into Richards. Finds Hladky on the right. Ball over the top is cut out. Ko Jong-hyun. And now Dong-yong. And they've worked it nicely out to the right-hand side for Akimoto. And Kim Jae-won. And the shot is blocked by Kawase for a corner. Seoul have started really well. And the ball comes in. It's headed away. Jae-won. And they found the back of the net. Park Min-hyuk. And it is Seoul 1, Nagoya Grampus 0. We did not want that to happen. Now, demand more. And Kawase picks it up at the back, finds Richards. Uno into Suzuki. Takasaki to Hladky. It's played left to Chano. And we've hit the crossbar. Falls to Hladky, who finds Richards. Okamura. Back to Hladky, who's dispossessed. And the highlight comes to an end. And we've got 7 minutes on the watch. We're losing 1-0 already. But we still top the group at the moment. I suspect a second goal for Seoul will probably change that. We're about to find out. In fact, we're not, because we've got away with it. Somehow it hasn't crossed the line. I don't know how. It's hit the underside of the bar, I think, twice. Ball into the box, cleared. Goto. Square to Kyun. And his shot is just off target. And we are all over the place at the moment. I'm going to demand more. And let's see if we can manage to get an equaliser before half time. We've got a corner. Takasaki, right foot in swinger to the near post. Header is over the top from Kawase. And now we've got a free kick. Uno. Can he clip one into the box? He's gone for goal. And the keeper's tipped it behind for a corner. And it will be another Takasaki in swinger. And the keeper's come and claimed this one. Yun Dong-jun. Highlight comes to an end. Ko Jong-hyun with the throw-in. Gets it back. Finds Park Min-hyuk. Mia Jun-hao. Over the top. The header only finds Kawase. Square ball now finds Barbosa. It's worked to Chano. Into Uno, who has it taken off him. Richards wins it back briefly and then gives it away again. Ko Jong-hyun to Goto. Park Min-hyuk over the top. The cross is partially cleared, but Kim Jae-won finishes it off with a first time shot, and it is FC Seoul 2, Nagoya Grampus 0. And we are now displaced as league leaders. So Takasaki's ball in, header away, and Ugachukwu won't get there, but does win it back, finds Uno, into Hladky. He's taken out, and I think this is outside the box, but it's incredibly tight. I could be wrong. VAR is having a look. No penalty. It is a foul though. And we don't get to see the free kick. Now Takasaki with a free kick into the area. Header is wide. And the highlight comes to an end. If we can go in at half time 2-0 down. It's not ideal. but at least it isn't any worse. And we've managed to do that. So into the dressing room. Terrible. And we're going to make some changes. I'm going to put Hladky up front. Takasaki's been poor. So we'll bring on Taguchi on the right. And I'm also going to take off right back Okamura and bring on Shugio. And I'm going to put Chano into centre back and take off Barbosa, who isn't playing well, and bring on Hiro at left back. And I think for now that'll do. So we'll start the second half. We'll demand more immediately. And hopefully we can score the goal that takes us back to the top of the table. Corner comes in, header away. Hladky beaten in the air. Taguchi comes forward, finds Kouassi. Chano into Uno, reverses it to Hiro. His cross is cut out. Hiro crosses it in again. And the diving header clear finds Min Kyun. And they've got it forward to Ju Young Hyun. He turns, loses possession. And it's forward to Hladky, who has dropped very, very deep. Taguchi drives into the area and goes for goal and finds it. It is Seoul 2, Nagoya Grampus 1. We're back in with a chance. Now, I think I'm going to encourage at this point, and if we score again, I'll praise. Mia Jun Hao plays it back to Park Min Hyuk. Now, Goto's cross cleared away. Suzuki gives it away. But Taguchi wins it back. Suzuki is dispossessed for a second time. Taguchi, and now Chano wins it but doesn't keep it. And Jo Min Kyun makes it 3-1, and that's probably game over. So now, I think I'm going to take Ugachukwu off and bring on Tsutsui. And I'm going to take Shugio off. And in fact, I can't take Shugio off. I don't think. Not realistically. So the final change is going to be Suzuki for Yuyama. As the shot comes in and Derdovic makes the save. It's played to Chano. And the highlight comes to an end. We need an immediate response if we're going to get back into the match. Demand more. And 66 gone. We are the better team, but we're losing 3-1. So Kouassi's ball in to Yuyama. It's cleared away. We're just not making the most of the chances we're creating. Hiro down the left, crosses it in. It's cleared away. Crossed in again. And this time Taguchi lashes it home. 3-2, game on. Still 20 minutes to go. If we could get the third goal and claim the point, we've already gone back to the top of the group. Third goal and claiming a point would put us in a really decent position. But Goto shoots and Derdovic makes the save. So I am going to demand more again. We're not going to sit on our laurels. Akimoto's corner, and we just need to keep this one out. We have but at the expense of another corner. And the highlight, in fact, doesn't come to an end. It did briefly, but it's immediately the follow-up corner that's the next highlight. Akimoto's ball in, header away. Jai-1 to Akimoto. And we block the shot first time, and Richards blocks the second one. Highlight comes to an end. We're into the last 10 minutes. And if we get one more chance, I think we'll take it. We're into the last 3 minutes. It doesn't look like it's coming. And in fact, it's our opponents with the chance. Header away though from the corner. Asadi to Akimoto. And the header this time is wide, but off Đurđević for a corner. If he can catch this, we can launch an attack. Asadi with the right-footed in-swinger. Into the middle, header away. Cook Young crossed in and headed away. Sutsui won't get there, but the highlight comes to an end. We've got 5 minutes of added time. Ko Jong-hyun with the throw-in for our opponents. Plays it short to Young. Ball into the box, headed away. We're not getting it clear though. And the follow-up shot is over the top. And is that going to be the last chance of the match? We're into the last minute. And that is the full-time whistle. Seoul 3, Nagoya Grampus 2. I'll be back in a moment to show you the J1 League table and to tell you what's coming up on the next episode. Okay, time to take a look at the J1 League table then. And as you can see, with 35 matches played, we've won 21, drawn 8 and lost 6. We've got 71 points. We're one adrift of league leaders Vissel Kobe with 3 games to play. So let's take a look now at when we're going to come back for the next episode. And I am going to play our final 3 league games off camera and bring you back for our 2 Champions League games, the final 2 games of the group, at home to Shanghai Port and away to PSIS Semarang. So if you've enjoyed that, please leave a nice thumbs up on there for me. Subscribe to the channel for daily Football Manager videos. Thank you very much indeed for watching, and goodbye.